Dean. It is always a pleasure to have you address me in such a flattering way. Okay, I always gave you my time, Dean, because I was never really too sure what you were trying to achieve with bullshit martial arts. I know that page was created because everyone was following Anthony around and he wanted he wanted some distance from you. That's abundantly clear. There's no question about that. He doesn't want to be associated with you people. The problem that I had with it was, is bullshit martial arts page an intellectual page where you're trying to find out the truth, or is the bullshit martial arts page a hate page? Now, when I said this in the podcast, I made a little intro and I said that Justin Holloway is a member of the Facebook hate page Bullshit Martial Arts, and several of the people on that page actually came forward and said, hate page, question mark, laugh my fucking arse off. So they're clearly confused as well. Why would they be confused? Well, because they're in denial. They don't see what they're doing as hateful or spiteful. Well, they see it as truthful, but the reality of it is, Dean, is that it's hateful. And you said as much in your video, which you should be proud of. Well done. You finally admitted what you're on the internet for. As for me not being qualified enough to judge anything that either Takamatsu or Hatsumi has claimed, of course, I know fuck all, to be honest. But even someone that knows fuck all, like zero, can tell when bullshit is bullshit, and can tell when there's no proof given. So an interesting thing that I had a discussion with an unnamed individual about was, and he said to me that everyone involved in this little circle of hate is a claimant. Okay, so Krista's a claimant, Frank Dukes is a claimant, Hatsumi is also a claimant, right? So if it was common knowledge, okay, if it was proved and it was factual, then there'd be no question as to the genuine aspect of either Takamatsu or Hatsumi. But because that proof has never been brought forward, that doesn't exist. That doesn't happen. People are still questioning it. So that means that it's clearly still bullshit. And you can't obviously throw like a veil of PhDs and shit in my face, because that actually means nothing. My example would be the program Ancient Aliens. You go on Ancient Aliens, there are people on there that are far smarter than any of us on the internet that think that the ingenuity of man is bullshit and the aliens created everything. So that is a non-conversation. A conversation apart, well, it's a conversation. I mean, it's interesting, but it's not really a conversation you need to get into with me because it's bullshit. The last thing, why would you be sending people to Krista's dojo to map out the interior? The first thing that came to mind when you said this, or when I heard this on your video, was you are actually a little bit weird. And everyone knows you're a little bit weird, but now this is like the proof. You are a fucking psycho. And not only are you a psycho, like, you're broken. You're a broken person. People like that need to be taken out of the gene pool. They need to be shot. And if someone had made a video on the internet and said, Ben, I know the interior of your house, I know how long your hallway is, I know that you get to the stairs before you get to the sitting room. If that had been said, pretty much, it wouldn't make me worried. It would endorse the fact, or it would encourage my way of thinking that you're a little bit of a weirdo. Also, I want to say hello to, is it Juzo Otomo? Is that his name? The guy on YouTube that realised halfway through his YouTube experience that he actually hated his own face and started making videos like this. I want to say hi to you because you've said hi to me a couple of times inadvertently, so I want to return the favour. So, thanks for the video, Dean. It's going to be the last video I'll make to you, buddy. So, have fun and laters.